How's it going, y'all? This is Driven by DN. My name is Devine.
My name's Donald.
And this is my 2010 Lexus LS460 that I picked up last Sunday. I'm going to be showing you guys the issues with it and what I like about it.
All right, guys, let's get into it.
All right, starting with the front of the LS460, we have these wonderful headlights with these amazing DRLs. I didn't really realize they came with them, but I really like how those look. We're going to come over here to this side of the car. It's very sleek. It's very nice. I really love the way it looks. This car has no body damage, which I really liked about it. I put new tires on here, I believe on Monday. So those are 235/55/19s. They're pretty thick tires for this vehicle. Now we're gonna come around to the back of the LS460. And I really think that these taillights really set off the back really well. The pre-facelift version of this car had taillights like this, but they were all white in this area. There was no amber, but I really think the amber works really well on this model. And then, around on the other side, there's a little bit of sun fade on this door. Not really sure why. I'm pretty sure it's been repainted at some point. But besides that, there's no real blemishes on the outside. Yeah, it's a pretty perfect car.
As we move under the hood of this LS460, you can see under all this plastic is a beautiful 4.6 liter V8 engine producing 380 horsepower and 367 pound-feet of torque. Now this engine is mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission and power goes to the 2 rear wheels.
All right. So now at the rear of the LS460, there's this powered 18 cubic feet long trunk. There features a pass-through to the rear seats. And there's also a full-size spare here. Let me move my stuff out the way. Oh, okay. As you can see, full-size spare. And it's also powered, as I said earlier, closes too, with soft close. So if we move in right here. All right, perfect. All right, so now that we move into the inside of the LS460, we see that it's a really classy, really nice setup. We come down here, power mode, snow mode, traction off. It does come with heated and cooled seats, rear sunshade and rear heat warmers. So I'm not really sure why you would need that in the front, but I assume it's for the people being chauffeured around. When we come to the center console area, climate controls on the screen. Everything's on the screen, which I don't really like, but I really can't complain about it because it works perfectly fine for me. If we come to this side, we see that there's power fold mirrors. There's an eco mode, steering wheel warmer, parking sensors. It's a lot of different features in this vehicle. Up here also, there's an area for your headlight washers. So yeah.
All right, everybody, moving on to the back seat. This is your point of view if you were a rich guy back in 2010 and you were being chauffeured around. So what you would have back here, pretty simple but really luxurious. As you can see, wood trim right here in the center console on the side, and you have your sunshade control and your heated seats control. Now looking up here, you do get a mirror so you can stare at yourself while you're getting driven around, do your makeup, things like that. Have a coat hook for your suit coat. And over at the door panel, you can see you do get an ashtray, but you can't smoke in the car because it says no smoking, but there is an ashtray. And you get one touch up for all 4 windows. And we got speakers going on here. And other than that, you do have your basic AC vents. And yeah, that's about it, everybody. This is the back seat of the LS460.
All right, so firstly, I'm going to provide a little background to why I chose this LS460. So I was looking for a second vehicle to pair along with my Highlander. I just wanted something that I could work on a little bit. Came across this LS460, went to check it out. When I was there, had a little bit of issues. Wasn't starting, but that was due to a dead key battery, so that scared me a little bit. So then from there, I caught a lift to a dealership around the corner. I bought an Infiniti M45. So then I bought that car. I was really happy with it. It had like 120,000 miles allegedly. Drove it from the place back home. It was about an hour. About an hour into ownership, the car overheated and blew up. So returned that car. I went back and bought this one. So this is where we are now. So I'm just going to speak on the issues this car has. It's a couple of them. So when I first bought the car, it did need tires. It had 225s in the front and 245s in the rear, so that had to go immediately. I did a brake service on it, but besides that, I really haven't done anything. Actually, I did get the mass airflow sensors cleaned due to a mass airflow sensor code, and I thought that was going to fix the issue, but it didn't. When we come along to the front, headlight washers don't work, fog lights don't work. One of these headlight bulbs are out, so that's always very interesting and very fun. Um, on this mirror, it's missing a glass. I don't know how that happens, but it happened. The car does have a bit of a rough idle, but it drives okay for 177,000. It's really nice too. I do plan on removing this rear PPF because it's borderline unbearable. I really hate looking at it. It's an eyesore. But besides that, it's a very, very, very good looking car. I know a lot of people are scared of these 460s, which is granted, I understand they're a bit expensive to fix. But if you have a reputable mechanic and you know where to source out some parts, like for example, I got the mass airflow sensors for this car at about $89 a piece. There's two of them from eBay, but they're original. So, if you know where to get your parts at, I don't think you will really have an issue with this vehicle. They have no issue running to 200,000 without any like crazy issues. People call them crazy like control arms. I really don't find them to be that much of a problem because cars eventually need control arms. It's just the issue with them being like 8 control arms, I believe. So there's control arms, there's the ABS pump, and the high pressure fuel gasket. Those are problems you need to look out for these cars. I bought this specific model due to the reason that the ABS pump and the fuel pressure pump was already taken care of. Wasn't an issue I really had to get into. What I plan on doing to it is changing out those sensors, of course. Still haven't gotten an oil change. Should be getting one soon. Does take 9 quarts of oil, so it's a bit pricey, Fuel wise, it's not as expensive as I thought people would say. It's me personally, I fill up with about $60 to full, all premium. So I was expecting more. You can't really be too mad when it's a Japanese made V8. So I'm pretty happy with that. I've driven it about 1,000 miles in a week, and not no real complaints besides the rough idle it has. And then just today, actually, I believe there's some kind of leak, exhaust leak maybe. It started smelling like exhaust fumes. So I'm gonna have to get that checked out. But other than that, yeah, this is the LS460. Thank you guys for watching.
All right, everybody, we really hope you enjoyed this video.
And if you did, please consider liking and subscribing.
And hit that notification bell because soon we're going to be doing a comparison video between this Lexus LS460 and the Lexus LS430. Yes. So please stay tuned for that video. I know a lot of people are looking for a video like that, so we're really excited to bring that onto y'all.
And please let us know if you want us to do a POV drive on this car, and we could definitely deliver that to you guys.
Yep. And with that, guys, we'll see you in the next one.
Yes.
Okay, mic check.
All right. Why are you running? What the fuck?